Working like tomorrow today really means to us keeping up with change, being at the forefront of innovation. We don't want to introduce technology for technology's sake. It has to add value so that we can add value to our customers in problem solving for them every day. My name's Darren Wood, the General Manager of Technology and Innovation at Finemore Transport in Australia. We operate a family business on the eastern seaboard of Australia. We have about 300 prime mover or tractor units operating in our business, about 700 trailers, and we operate principally from regional areas into capital city or capital city to capital city line haul services. We work for major retailers and manufacturers, principally in the food and fuel distribution sector. Our automation journey has taken a number of twists and turns, but the thing that surprised us most has been how simple it has been to introduce what is quite a complex algorithm into the business to solve a problem that was persistent, and really there was no other alternative other than to do something innovative. The business was faced with a problem where status updates were not being applied in real time to our trip and freight bill information, and up until we started our relationship with Kofax, that job was being performed manually, my fingers on keyboards, right across the company, and was consuming not only limited resources but also time that we didn't have in our business. We started to think about the alternatives for using Kofax to solve this problem in our business. A lot of our colleagues in North America said, you can't do it. As Australians, we take all challenges pretty seriously and competitively, and we had the thing up and running 8 weeks later. And it made a significant difference to our business. The initial project was launched to introduce an in-cab solution for updates back to the TMS system in real time. We quickly realised that there was a lot of detriment to our drivers in introducing that type of workflow. It's very common in the industry to have applications out there that the driver interacts with to tell you that I've arrived and departed, and perhaps capture a signature on glass. But in our business, we took the view that we didn't need to introduce another safety issue for the driver, another piece of technology for the driver to interact with that potentially created a safety risk when we already had that information available via our telematics system. So in designing the RPA to solve the problem for our business, we effectively broke the project down into 3 key steps. One was to have good, reliable geocode information attached to our client profiles. The second step was to have good, reliable information coming from our telematics system back into our BI and data warehouse. And the third was to design the workflow in the RPA to meet the needs of the TMS system, to make sure that the status updates were applied in the correct and logical sequences in terms of updating the information in real time. In 2020, our business processed nearly 980,000 status updates back into the business, which was a significant increase on the previous year. We believe that the RPA process is about 30 times quicker than a human can do the same task, and we are actually getting information in almost real time. We believe we've saved anywhere between $800,000 and $1 million in overhead. Where we take the business next with RPA, we actually have to understand that the pain points in our operation. And currently, there are still a lot of manual processes that happen in our business every single day. Our customers are also evolving with their experiences with data. Our customers want more and more data close to real time as possible. And we've got to evolve with a changing landscape across a whole different mindset in relation to data. The only way that we can keep up as a business without pouring extra resources in is to actually think clever and with a bit of innovation, apply some science to it for an RPA process to take over and do that task so that our people can get on with the job of growing our business with the customer and problem solving for them instead of reacting and doing all that mundane work that happens in every single transport business right around the globe.